What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video we'll be putting on some decals on the 2022 NASCAR body, and we'll be doing wonderful with decals. Any type of automotive 2K clear works perfect with decals. I'm not too experienced with the testers or Tamiya 1K clear, but I'm sure they'll work fine. But since I'm using 2K clear, this is what I like to use, and let's go ahead and put on some tack coats. So when you have any type of decals on a body, such as the NASCAR decals, or say that you have like a Toyota or Ford or whatever kind of emblem you have on the car, I always like to put on one little mist coat of tack coat, you want to call it, on to the body itself, over the decals, not the body. It will get the decals used to the clear coat for one, and also it will help them stay down in place, because sometimes if you have an older decal, sometimes they'll fly off with the air through the airbrush, and this way the one coat of clear, it will keep it down in place and make sure it will never move again. And also, it protects the clear, it also protects the decals with the extra coat. It gives the decals an extra layer of coat. So say if you do 3 coats, the decals will have an extra 4th coat, just to be 100% sure. Because some decals, such as these NASCAR ones, they like to get a lot of orange peel in them. So with that extra coat, it definitely does help. So I always like to put on a little tack coat over them, like I'm doing it here. Not much, only put on a little bit. You're not doing the whole body. I don't like to do a whole body over the decals yet, because like I said, I like to get the decals used to the clear coat and just give this first coat before moving on to the whole body. So very first coat, like this coat right here, I call it a mist tack coat for decals. Just a very light coat over them, and not too heavy, and just a little tack coat. It will make them look really good with the rest of the body once you do the whole body with clear coat. Alright, so let it tack up for about 10-15 minutes. It depends what kind of clear you're using and how your temperature is and how much of humidity is. 10-15 minutes is usually good enough. And then now you can move on to your very first coat onto the whole body. So now the decals have their first little coat, they're completely sealed in and tacked up, and now you can move on to the very first light coat on the whole body. So that being said, like I said before, go your first coat very light. Don't go too heavy because you don't want to get quick runs right away. Just go very slow. It's your first coat. You're not worrying about your perfection clear coat at this moment in time. It's just your first tack coat for your second and third coat to layer up on top. Okay, so now we're on to the second coat. So now your first coat got a little bit of time to cure up a little bit within the 5 to 10, 15 minute cure time. Now you can move on to your second coat. The second coat can be a little bit more heavier. If you want, you can put in a little bit more thinner into your clear coat, just a tad bit more, just so it can flow out of your airbrush a bit nicer and smoother to create a more smoother finish. But I didn't do that in this time because, the clear coat I'm using from Scratch Paints is really, very thin. I don't need to do that, but you can, it's optional if you want to. So the second coat can be, like I said, it will be more heavier, and you can start getting that shine and to really shine up and getting rid of that orange peel what your first coat had. Okay, so now it's time to do the third and final coat. The second coat actually looked really good. I don't think I had to do a third coat, but I'm going to do it just to be 100% sure because, like I said, it's a NASCAR body, so it has all these tons of decals, so I want to make sure there's no orange peel at all because, like I said, decals do love to have orange peel because they have a little tacky finish to it. So third coat is more than enough. Depends if 3 coats is usually more than enough for most bodies. If you want to, you can do a 4th coat, maybe 5th. It all depends. Just be very careful because the clear coat, it does get pretty thick. The more you put on, it does get thicker, and just be cautious because then your window wells will get a little bit tighter to fit your windows and stuff. So just make sure you know what you're doing. But like I said, my second coat, if you want, as well as third coat, you can put a little bit more thinner, just so you have the ultimate smoothness, shine, and the ultimate smoothness on the body itself. So the clear coat comes out of your airbrush super smooth and creates a nice smooth finish with no orange peel at all. So this is your third coat. You can go as thick as you want. Just make sure you don't do too thick because you don't want to run, obviously. But this can be the thickest one of all of them and get that ultimate shine. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just inspecting the body, make sure there's no orange peel. If I do see a little spot, there's a little orange peel, or I miss a few spots, I'll touch it up obviously with our coat clear, not coat, but just touch it up with a little tack of coat of clear. So just make sure you have every single spot covered on the body, because sometimes, say like if you're doing like a Lamborghini or a truck or something that has a pretty difficult spot where you kind of forget about or whatever, and you're like, oh shoot. So make sure just do an overlook on your body, make sure you get all cleared up, or whatever. And if you, like I said, if you miss something, just give it a little touch of clear and just touch it up a little bit. But alright guys, that's it. Let me know what you think. The body looks amazing in these pictures, and in real life it looks absolutely incredible. But I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this video. I hope it helped you. But until my next video, I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.